aim to make it as big and loud as possible. So it's the contrast from the verse to the chorus. That's what it's all about. On this record, Witness, I think we have some pretty huge choruses.
I think it's definitely one of our signatures, I guess. We like big choruses that open up in a song. This album definitely isn't any different to that. Maybe we try to make them even bigger this time.
Choruses, they follow the theme which Vola has been trying to do for a long time, which is to have soaring choruses, big sounds. That's a core part of our sound and of this album.
There are certain reactions that I seek. I like when a chorus gives you a sense of suddenly standing on a mountaintop, just having a great view. That grandiose feeling, like a rush in the stomach, a sense of elevation. I think that can be very powerful. A chorus really can't get big enough. It just needs to be larger than life, if possible. So it's a constant struggle to see how big we can make it. In order to make it interesting for us to play and to enjoy on the long run, it's nice to really explore the production and create a depth.
And we also got to work with some awesome people, like Jakob Herrmann at Top Floor Studios and Jakob Herrmann, who mixed and mastered the album.
Asger also produced the two first records and also mixed. This was a bit of a different approach because even before we started recording the album or writing the songs, we knew that Jakob Herrmann would be the one to mix and master it. Some of the songs were written with him in mind because we knew the kind of guy he is and we knew some of his previous work. So we tried to write the songs that would fit his universe and the mix and master he normally does.
I would say he was already present in our consciousness from very early on in this process, actually from the beginning of the writing, because we really like what he has created before, and he has this very large sound with lots of space that is also very hi-fi, I think.
And I think that's one of his greatest strengths, is making a chorus really stand out and be big.
You'll see the end of your own. You'll see the purpose we found, yeah. We'll scatter rocks on the ground. Another stone here falling down.
Knowing his soundscapes very well, it was an inspiration to use like the image of his mix when writing, because we knew how he would be able to shape it in the end and also give it that, I think, contemporary sound that the previous album maybe didn't have. just getting back the first mix was very special. We were able to hear like what we had imagined for so long. Looking back to some productions that I really liked from maybe the early 2000s, this time we just wanted it to sound like 2021. And that meant a more streamlined sound, just things sounding like they really have their own place and that all the pieces of the puzzle are well placed.
Music-wise, as a group, it reminds me of like we've been just sitting here name-dropping everything from Opeth and Porcupine Tree to Robbie Williams and Eric Clapton. But it's a very wide range. Like they do intricate stuff and they do very interesting things with their music, but they never go for the flashy stuff. They even try to tone it down when it gets too much. They're very focused on the song itself. I think they're very particular about their music. It's very well thought out. It's very like clever songwriting in many ways, but still like super enjoyable.
Yeah, that was
Nice,
so cool.
Yeah, nice.
Some of that was just
unbelievable.
Nice.
and it's gonna be